There we go. So, and then to get it back down, you just pull it back down and then turn it to latched. But it's got to pull down just a second. There we go. So I'll just leave it up for now. We'll get a little extra light in here. Turn it to latched. So you have an escape hatch, or I guess you could do something on the roof, whatever. Oh, we've got two of these. So there's also one in the very back corner, back there, on the floor, and right here. So those are heat registers, and they do blow. So if you're driving the van, or you know, running the engine and it's warm, those things pump out a ton of heat. But you shouldn't idle this one, so you know, probably shouldn't do it. But warming it up as you get to a campground, that's the way to do it, man. Those things will burn you out of this thing. Let's see, kitchen. So kitchen, I got the upper level kitchen, and we always run a dehumidifier. And you can see this is a day and a half's worth here. So not much in there, but there we go. But we always run that just so that, you know, there's no humidity issues. So I got this drawer back here. There we go. We do have a drip in there, so if it rains super hard, some water will come off this. You can see there's water on it now from where I washed the bus. So water comes through there. I guess it's probably the gasket or something, needs a new gasket or needs sealed better. But it'll drip right down here. So I always have a tray sitting there. And that way, if there is any drips, it catches it. And then this comes off. I mean, this metal just lets those things go out. But if we're at a campground and there's sun coming through, you know, you don't want everything heating up so fast. So wintertime wouldn't be so bad. In the kitchen, you could see out those windows when you're here. So it's kind of nice. Big utility sink. So this, you can see the big sink. I've got two of these, so this just comes off. So you can have the sink, or you can have that, and you can move the microwave. We used to have the microwave over there, but it's, you know, it's different when you have. It's different camping than when you're staying in it long, you know, for a week. So I moved some things around just to make it easier for them. And then you can look under here. So we got trash, and then that drain I was showing you a minute ago. Easy close cabinets. And then drawer, utility drawer. Something's missing, but I don't know what it is. So you got the drawers, and we keep all our stuff in here. And then I need to flip this. This can flip to the other side just so it opens properly. Those are not mine. So it's got all this stuff. I got extra plumbing stuff. It seems like I have a lot of stuff that comes with it that I'm not mentioning. But you'll get everything I got for this thing, even the stuff that I haven't, you know, finished up with it. Let's see. Oh, this just slides. This is just a privacy curtain. Doesn't really do anything for heat or cool, but nobody knows you're in the shuttle bus when you have that closed and when you have the windshield stuff up. So there's a side shield in here for the side window, and it curves around, and then this big one goes all over the front. So when you have this light on at night, I mean, you cannot even see this light. You can't even see in here. And then this stuff on the outside, I don't know how well that's going to show. I got a little wet when I was washing the bus, but this is on the outside. It's a vinyl, so that's the white vinyl stuff on the outside. You can see how well you can see through it, but you cannot see in here if there's low light in here. If there's a lot of light, you can see in, but not if there's no light. This floor, oh, by the way, this is just vinyl. It's just a roll of extra vinyl floor I had out just to protect everything, make it easier to clean up. There's no, you know, permanent floor other than, you know, the shuttle bus floor. And I took out all the extra seats when I got it, and then I took out this lift because the lift rattles. It's 400 pounds, and we didn't need the lift at all. So, all right, so let me show you the garage, and then we'll crank it up. Yeah, sounds good. So if you don't lube these things right here, they can be real tough to open. Oh yeah. So if it's super cold, you know, we block the the wind a bit. I don't know that that did anything. I put it on there just because we tried 30 degrees with that one heater. It was not doing it, so we put the second one in there, and it was better. You know, then it was, I mean, it was 62 in here when it was 30 outside. So that was just running medium on those. So I overbuy usually. These are all 4 shocks, 2 front shocks, 2 rear shocks. The shocks on here are fine, but you know, next time I'm under something, I like to have the stuff to do it. One airbag under there is new, maybe 2 years old, and then the other one looks to be about 5 years old. It still is great, works fine, but I have an extra one just in case. 4 stabilizers, so here's 2 of the stabilizers, and then I put 2 under the back, and I do that just so there, when people are walking in it, it's not shaking the bus. So, and if you let it, takes a few days for the air to come down enough to lower it down, unless you're draining the tank. If you want to level it out fast, you have to drain the air out. Otherwise, you just wait. But it gives you kind of it tilts you forward enough where you're like, I really want to level it out better. But it gives you more options when you're at the campground, especially if you're pulling up into an incline. This doesn't come with it. This is my camp stove. And there's that other heat register I was talking about. My air stuff does not come with it. The recliners don't come with it either. But there's some other stuff that comes with it back here maybe. It seems like I have a big bench that comes with it. Anyway, there's a good amount of room. So that's what, 30 inches to the back. And then, yeah, some room here, but that's a heat register, so you don't want to block it if you're going to use it. If you're not using it, you can just pile stuff on it. And then same on the other side. The sides are exactly the same. But anyway, here's that white stuff. Look at that. So you can't even see in there, right? But look around this side. You can see out. Oh, you can see me too. That's kind of scary. Well, that it's got some water on it, so there we go. If you're, I guess, here, look out there like that. I don't know if that looks any better. Anyway, you were just in there, you know it. So, but sometimes this right here, if it's not lubricated inside, let me show you these right here, then it's super hard to turn. So this probably needs some attention, like cleaning it out. That's just something that annoys me. I just thought I'd mention it. Let's crank it up, and then we'll crank it up, and then you can see where the tires sit right now, right there. So it's going to raise up like 6 inches. The airbags will fill up. Oh, the batteries are right under here. There's the air dryer Haldex or Bendix. I should show you all the tires. So the fronts are new, 2019, but I got them put on this year. The date code's 2019. When I say that, where is it? All right, spot the date code. There it is, 09 of 19. So 9th week of 19, but I had them put on in June before our trip. I think we took our trip in July, but I had the tires put on a couple weeks before. And then the rears are very new in tread, but they are a few years older, but they're almost new tread. There can't be 6,000-7,000 miles on the back. So we'll go in here. We'll show a little bit about the 3200. Okay, so key, and we'll crack it on. There we go. So you do have some control stuff. You can see you can have lights in the back. These come on with the dome light. So that one right there doesn't work. There's one right above the kitchen, and it's burnout or something. All the other ones work. But if you turn this off, then no dome light. Oh, I got the door open. So if you have the door open, then your dome lights are on. All right, let's crank it up. Did I close that? Yeah, okay. So if you don't close the back door, there's an alarm on the back door, and when you start it, it'll just beep like crazy. So you got to make sure that's done. You hear the brake booster pumping up. Been running in a week and a half, I guess, since before they stayed. You can see the oil pressure. So oil pressure is usually the same at 200 degrees. When you're 200 degrees going down the road, that's at 50 degrees oil pressure. And then the transmission usually runs about 165. But we got it up to like 185 through the mountains, which is still really cool. So these are done extra well, just because they're usually made to stop and go. But this was an activity bus, so being an activity bus, you know, you get longer trips. Just makes the motor last longer. Oh, this right here, this goes to the recording. There's a camera that goes on the front that comes with it. So that way, if somebody, you know, runs in front of you or something, you'll have it on video. And that's the power cord for it. What else? The door. So this main door here, you have to flip this manual switch that you see right there. That has to be flipped so it locks the door in. And then when that's locked in, then this right here, this switch, controls opening and closing the door. Parking brake right there. Just push it in to disengage, pull it out to engage it. Lights. Turn all the lights on so you can see. Let's see. What was I going to show you?